4 benefits of an emergency fund. 4 benefits of an emergency fund. There are numerous benefits to having an emergency fund included in your financial plan. Having an emergency fund means saving enough money to cover unanticipated financial situations. This fund is intended to cover unemployment, repairs, medical bills, and expenses that aren't in your budget. It should be easily accessible in case the need for it arises, and it should be able to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses depending on your level of income. The fallout of not being prepared financially can have serious consequences. Planning now is the best way to ensure you can handle unexpected challenges. Aside from protecting your financial well-being, there are other benefits to having an emergency cash reserve. 1. Debt aversion. Having an emergency fund will ensure that you can cover expenses that are not included in your budget. Without it, you'll have no choice but to borrow money from family and friends or even take out a loan to cover the costs when an emergency strikes. An emergency fund prepares you for the kind of life events that could push you into debt. It also prevents you from adding to your debt when you run into a financial bump. 2. Catered unemployment, repairs, travel, and medical bills. An emergency fund can help you deal with these costs and make it easier to get through challenging times. A serious medical condition or routine tests, house and auto repairs, upkeep after a job loss, can all be catered to without stress if you have an emergency fund. Insurance might not cover everything that you expect them to, leaving you to max out your deductible. Your emergency fund will help you make ends meet despite any unforeseen events. 3. Protected savings. Planning is a pivotal factor in triumphantly overcoming unforeseen financial situations. We are all inclined to face them when unpredicted expenses crop up. An emergency fund serves as an insurance policy against unexpected expenses. With an emergency fund, you don't have to dip into savings to cover costs. This advertently helps you protect your savings and will prevent you from backsliding with your financial goals. 4. Stress relief. Any unexpected event in life that costs money and threatens your financial well-being can be extremely stressful. Having an emergency fund means being able to sleep well at night knowing you can weather most crises. With an emergency fund, you have the flexibility to manage seamlessly through financial upsets. An emergency fund guarantees you'll have a safety net and peace of mind, knowing you have a defense against what life may throw at you. Being prepared with an emergency fund gives you confidence that you can tackle life's unexpected events without adding money anxieties to your list. Share this.